Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. And first of all, if you haven't seen the last couple of episodes, we have a new relic armor which is quite nice, which upgraded our character quite well, and we are, as you can see, our power rating has increased to 1035, which is quite high, and that enabled us in the last episode to actually go to the Lacaon system, and here we are now. We did our first mission there the last episode, and we are going to take on the next one right now, and we are going to do a assassination, a medium-sized assassination. Why not? It sounds quite well. So let's go to the background here. And former crimes of treason, a sacred what the hell? Cutting order was casted upon a band of Astra Militarium deserters. Or deserters? I am not sure how to pronounce that. Anyhow, let's go on. The order shall be honored by the Inquisition. Several high-threat targets marked on your tactical sensorium shall be located and killed. Orders, let their demise be your salvation. Let their demise be. Alright. Type assassination. Hunt down and kill all marked targets. To complete the mission while they are alive, the targets provide a strong bonus to all other enemies in the mission. Eliminate all targets.
Priority purge protocols initiated and being observed. Noospheric data streams are thrice encrypted and set to optimal flow. Good hunting.
Alright, good hunting. I hopefully will achieve here with not too many complications. Fun fact is actually that what I realized in the last episode, I was always so afraid of dying, because even though we had no dying in a turret mission was not really, at least I didn't see any bad things happening from dying in turret missions. We always used the arcana of the undying duty, where you are not allowed to die, and so I really need to get used to that. I can die in these normal missions here. The only thing which is not that nice, that then the mission actually takes a little bit longer, but we are allowed to die. That's nice here. So we are in a new system since the last episode, which of course is amazing, because I planned on going into the system earlier. To be honest, I really wanted to be in the system a couple of months ago, actually. I think around the last system we entered in September-ish. In September, I think, and I planned on going into this system here in October. That didn't quite work out there, because, you know, it is more work than you might see, and I didn't have too much time of to play it in the off, which I actually planned on doing, but now we finally made it, and here we are. That's actually quite nice. So that's up here then. Okay, there you can see how mighty the cover for enemies can be. As you can see, we did actually not much damage to those enemies here. Alright. That one. No. There you can see if you compare that with the turret missions we did in the episodes before, the enemies actually did not as much damage as they're doing right now in this mission to us. There you can see how, you know, how severe or how powerful, but how powerful the enemies can get once the power rating increases. That is quite insane, I think. So that is actually a thing which I like. I need to be a little bit more careful and cannot just, you know, engage the enemies as I did before. Just go into them, and so you see, you need to be careful. That is, we need to retreat here. And you know, you need to fall back a little bit. The cover, you see how long it actually takes to kill those enemies. That is insane, I think. Although they are not in cover, but that is alright. I hope we are going to make this mission. I'm not too certain. But as I can see, I already forgot that. The bad thing, of course, not the bad thing, but which makes this mission, this type of this assassination a little bit more difficult, is that the enemies have a increased damage output and they have increased HP, which of course is not very nice, but well, we have to deal with it, I guess. So at least one down. Let's then slowly kill those guys off before I engage the big unit on the left side. I already see 3 Ogrins, which is not too nice. So there at least we killed a couple of enemies with 1 shot. That is quite nice. And there we have some refills. Let's kill this dude here. Come on. Alright, there the inoculator failed us, actually. I guess I used it too late. So you see, this is for us now a difficult mission, and there of course are going to be some missions where we are going to fail because our power rating is not high enough, but there we just have to adapt, I guess. The good thing is this mission over time, at least if we are able to kill more enemies, it's getting easier and easier and easier. That's the only good thing here, because then that decreases increased damage and HP for enemies, because as you can see, you know, it doesn't take too long to kill enemies, but they are more powerful than usual. Alright, that hit the cover. No, they're down. Nice. Then I think I can't engage the Sentinel right now because it still has some Ogrins around it. That makes it of course a little bit difficult to deal with, but once these guys are down, then that is going to be a little bit more. It's getting easier over time. Okay, now let's retreat. Let's kite them a tiny little bit here. Maybe that helps out. Just going around, letting our health regeneration completely kick in. Nice. That's a good part, that you can still, you know, go in circles, and then it's okay. I thought the Sentinel would be the target we have to engage, but obviously it was this little guardman there, the elite guardsman to be precise, so that's quite nice, I think. That one's down. Oh, I have my pistols equipped. That's weird, I thought I would have the pistols. Nice, so you can see the Lacaon can do the damage it needs to do if it wants to. So let's kill the Sentinel anyhow, because then I can take the void shields up there as well. And I think, you know, this guy is damage wise, I think, not the insanest target, I think. Come on, don't retreat. Getting out of the AoE damage, because that is, you know, too powerful for us to cope with, I guess. And let's use the Lacaon against it. You see we do at least a little bit of damage. Don't retreat, mate. So down it is. We of course take the items, and the thing we were here for was of course the void shields. And I'm going You know, I'm doing it the easy way. I'm going around here so we don't have to go through too many enemies here. That's the one thing I think is a little bit, I don't want to say weird or off with this game. That actually normal enemies, I'm maybe too used to from Diablo 3 or Diablo 2, where, you know, every enemy unit, every little unit could drop items or armor or weapons, whatever, and here not, you know, only the big guys do drop items. That, I think, is a little bit weird, and I there would like to be, you know, I mean, you see the drop rates are alright, you know, you get your items, of course, but I there would like actually to have something like in Diablo 3, or that you have your inventory in-game and not only outside of the missions. There are some small things I would like to have changed, but that's only the little me here. Okay, there I failed, of course. And let's then, oh yes, go through all the mines, mate. That, of course, is amazing. And here I'm going to use our Cyclone Missile Launcher to take out a couple of them. I've already died one time. That, of course, is not the best thing, but what shall we do? We can't change it. We are overheated, so switching weapons. Those guys are down. Okay, I'm always running through mines. That is a little thing I'm always doing. That's the same thing for me, like going into, you know, running into those skulls and not going around the skulls or killing the skulls before actually going into it. This is something I'm just, you know, I'm getting used to. Come to think about it, now that I see our HP, we had a upgrade in the last, or a level upgrade in the last episode, and we had one skill point available, and I put that into the HP or the health point skill tree, and we got plus 150 HP. That is what I did, and I think that was the right choice. At least I hope that. So that's the reason why we are over, or why we are at 5,200 and something health points right now. I think that was the right the thing is, there are so many skill trees here in this game, it is actually hard to decide where you want to go. And I think it is quite nasty how the layout here is. There are so many enemies and so many turrets, which of course do damage as well. Okay, let us retreat here. Our health generation is of course when we are under 30%. Health is quite amazing. So that is the money shot there. Taking those guys down. Okay, there's a Bulgrin, which we shall deal with in a second. Once. Okay, retreat. Let him do his charge. That shouldn't be so. Yes, there. No. As I said, that shouldn't be too much trouble for us. At least he's not hitting us. That would be not good for us. Down he is. And these guys shall fall as well. And now we may engage our target. Let's first of all kill this little turret here. There it falls, and then we can deal with these guys. There we had luck, we were retreating there, which of course helped out in, you know, dodging the grenade of this little Ocarina Enforcer, which does quite a lot of damage there. The shotgun, of course, once the enemy is in close combat, does such a lot of damage. And now the game should be way more easier.
Undesired variable removed.
I mean, the enemies deal 30% less damage now, which and have 30% less HP, so that should actually make this mission way more easy. Way more easy. Alright, I'll take cover here, or not. Down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. And there we even have our target. So let's take him down.
Enemy combat efficiency at critical level. No further action. The machine god is pleased. End of log.
Alright, nice. Let's take a look at our rewards here. They should not, I guess they are not, it wasn't a tower mission, so I don't suppose them to be the greatest, although we have a signum there. Let's then take a small look here. Plasma pistol, 124, which is quite nice. But it's plus range damage that the pistol then doesn't have anymore, so let's stick with the old one. And here we are, the deflector field, which would actually, that's nice. I'll dig it, I'll take it. The signum 84 is of course immense. That is quite nice. And no, not taking it because of the health regeneration and the hit points per second, which are less than. So let's take the 84 signum here, and I'll just do it like that. And that, guys, brings us to the end of our episode, and I really thank you for watching, guys. Coming to think about it, what I can show you, I got in the hit points skill tree and just, you know, got here. There are so many skill trees. Whew, that's actually quite a ton load of time you can spend into that, so that maybe I will do with the full game once it is released. So with that, I really thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty.